After 49 people were killed at Pulse nightclub last year, Orlando Police Chief John Mina said he knew he had to make sure his officers were taking care of their mental health. "I reached out to many leaders across the country, including Chief Dan Oates, the former chief in Aurora, Colorado, Chief Michael Kehoe in Newtown, to ask them how they dealt with this," Mina said recently. "I got a lot of my advice from them as well as from my brother-in-law, who is a former Navy SEAL team commander, to ask them how we deal with this post-traumatic stress. What they all said was that everyone's gonna have some sort of post-traumatic stress. The key is not to let it turn into a disorder," Mina said. Police and fire departments across the country have struggled with how to support first responders after mass violence. Incident reviews of the Pulse attack and other mass shootings also address the concern. Although many departments have faced the same problems, there is not yet an established protocol for how to deal with post-traumatic stress. Researchers say every case is different, and every officer will require a different sort of care. And some first responders to the Pulse attack say their PTSD diagnoses haven't been handled well. Former Orlando police officer Gary Rielan sued the department earlier this month, claiming other officers harassed him after his PTSD diagnosis. He was on a team of officers who took the bodies out of the club. Department officials offered Rielan a desk job at Orlando City Hall, but Rielan said the attack left him permanently disabled. He was granted his full retirement pension this summer, 80% of his salary for the rest of his life. An Orlando Fire Department paramedic, Josh Granata, said he did not receive proper treatment for his PTSD after the attack. He was fired after surreptitiously recording Orlando City Commissioner Regina Hill during a medical call in August. He shared the audio with co-workers who did not respond to the call, violating medical privacy laws, department officials said. An Eatonville police CPL. Omar Delgado was among the first to run into the club the night of the attack and is being let go from his job December 31 because of a PTSD diagnosis that he said left him unable to do police work. He said other officers did not understand injuries they could not see. "Being inside there for 3.5–4 hours, looking at the same thing without being able to escape, that's what affected me the most," he said. The first treatment he went through was suggested by a friend, he said. Then his department sent him to a University of Central Florida program created for military veterans with PTSD, in which they relive traumatic situations through virtual simulations but exert more control over their surroundings. Delgado said the program did not help him. After 10 weeks, he decided to stop. When it got to the 10th week, it was like, okay, there is nothing else we can offer Omar, Delgado said. He had to go back to work. "I knew I wasn't ready, but what do I do?" Delgado was assigned to desk work until early December, when the city told him his last day on the job would be December